Starting out the workout today with some rotator cuff warm-ups and chest priming exercises. Warm up the rotator cuff to keep the ball and socket secured while you're going through any types of presses. It'll help keep you from getting any type of shoulder pains. So starting out with internal rotation, you can see me taking about a 1 to 2 second pause at the top of each rep there and not touching down to the ground. Keeping the elbow pinned to your side is really important. This is going to keep the motion within the rotator cuff. Should build up some pretty good fatigue doing 15 to 20 reps per set. You're only going to have to do this once or twice before you really start feeling that burning and getting everything moving. Then you can go directly into the external rotation. Same thing with these, taking a 1 to 2 second pause at the top and then not touching down at the bottom. This is going to keep the tension through the external rotators. External rotators are going to be a little bit weaker in general than the internal rotators. They're just smaller muscles, so the burning and fatigue should build up a little bit faster, but same amount of reps. And just like the last exercise, it is really important to keep your elbow pinned to your side. For the chest activation exercise, I'm a big fan of the Svend press. It's just a simple movement. You don't need a lot of weight, and you can really focus on getting a deep squeeze. As you can see, again, hold that top contraction for a second or two each rep. We're going to go 5 reps to the bottom, 5 reps mid, and 5 reps upper. This is just going to help get in touch with all of your chest, and you can see from this angle where my elbows are going per position. With that, we'll move right into our first exercise, which is going to be a twist push-up. You can see the top really driving the palms together. I've got a towel on tile to allow myself to do this. You can take a couple sets to warm up to this. I think I've got 4 textbooks in this bag. Then we're going to move right into a superset of PEC Minor Dips and scapular push-ups. So these, though they look easy, do get difficult pretty quickly because PEC minor is a very small muscle. This is going to drive your shoulders down as hard as you can, essentially. And then with the scapular push-ups, same thing. You're just going to adopt a push-up position, let your shoulders slouch, and then drive your upper back as far towards the ceiling as you can. Same thing, these get fatiguing pretty quickly, so you might not be able to do a ton. Then from there, we're going to go right into a decline push-up. You can see me setting up my shoulder blades there. Palms to the ceiling, let the hands drop. You're going to get a good pinch between your shoulder blades. Maintain that while you get into this pushing position. Try and open up your chest a little bit and drive through your upper pec. And then each rep, you're going to have about a 2-second ISO at the very bottom of the rep. Last chest exercise is going to be a DDP style textbook chest fly. We're going to go incline style fly, so prop your upper back up with a pillow, fly the textbooks to above your face. And the way the rep scheme works on this, it's going to be 50 reps, 50 seconds rest, 40 reps, 40 seconds rest, 30 reps, 30 seconds rest, 20, and then 10. This should get a really good burn in your upper chest. Make sure you take a second to really squeeze the rep out at the top. With that, we move into shoulders. First thing we're going to do to deload after all of the chest work is some rear delt flies. For these, I really want you to slouch your shoulders forward and try and just pull through the rear delt. With these, going to do about a 2-second pause at the top of each rep. Keep it within the range of motion you can do, and just do max reps. And finally, we're just going to move into some side laterals with our bag. I know you guys must have missed this bag from the past workouts, so we're using it again. 3 textbooks in the bag, going for 12 reps. You can increase or decrease the speed of which you're doing your reps to make failure around 12. And then when you get there, you're just going to simply take a textbook out and go max reps that you can while maintaining good clean form. And then on the last set, you want to go to total failure. So you can see the range of motion is getting smaller and smaller and smaller until I'm barely moving the bag at all. Get a couple extra and move on to the next arm. I just did this angle so that way you can see where it's at in comparison to my hip and ear. Straight to the side, but the elbow's going to be a little back. Pinky towards the ceiling. really pump through the reps. And that is it for today's workout.